Hey craft family, with Halloween right around the corner, here's a super affordable Cruella DeVille costume. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I make new videos every day. If you want to see how I got this Cruella DeVille look, just keep watching. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be using a sewing kit, tape measure, hot glue, scissors. This is some red ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby that was $4. We'll also be using black and white tulle. You can also use glitter tulle, which I will be using in this video, but that is optional if you want to save money. We'll also be using black felt sheets, which were 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. These gloves here, they are optional if you want to use them or not. I just thought they were a cute, cheap option to tie the costume together. We'll also be using this crochet top that I also got at Hobby Lobby, and I just sewed it together. And that ran about $2 to $4. Okay, so here, this crochet top originally was not together. I got a black and white crochet top, and here I'm just trying to show you that I sewed it together, and that's just me pretending to sew it together because I've already sewed it together. So once your crochet top is sewn together like shown here, you're going to measure out your model from the stomach down to however long you want it, and once you get that, you're going to cut it at the length that you prefer. So the length that I will be doing today is 17 inches, and as you can see, I'm bundling it up here just because I don't want a perfect clean cut. I kind of want those ragged cuts. I don't want straight cuts. And you're going to repeat it with the black tulle. So now that we've cut all the layers that we wanted, we're going to start with the black tulle first. And what we're going to do is you're going to tie it around your finger, pull it through the hole, the very bottom hole of the crochet top, and you're going to pull it through. It's very hard to pull through, a lot of patience. And then you're going to open it up, and then you're going to take the bottom part of the tulle and pull it through the hole and pull it tightly to secure a knot. And I'm going to show you in a slow version one more time. Wrap it around your finger, pull it through the hole, open the hole that you pulled through, then pull the tulle through the knot, pull the knot tightly, and you're going to repeat this process all the way around the entire front and back of this crochet top. Okay, so once you have done that and you've gone all the way around the top, we're going to go into this middle section, and we're just going to repeat the same process. You're going to pull it through the hole, open the tulle, then pull the rest of the tulle through the hole, and then securely tie it into a knot. And then we're going to repeat this process again to the front and to the back of it. Okay, so here is where I wanted to show you what the glitter tulle looks like, and you're just gonna alternate between glitter tulle and normal flesh tool, but that's optional. You do not have to use glitter tool because it got everywhere. Once again, you're going to wrap the tool and just go all the way front to back. Once you do that, we're going to start on the second layer or the flush layer, and then we're just going to go around and repeat the process, pull through the hole and tie a knot securing the. And here I'm showing you that this is what the plain tool looks like, and this is what the glitter tool looks like. That got everywhere. And I alternated between glitter and plain tool once again, so you know. And as you can see, the bottom of the skirt is very raggedy and it isn't really straight edges, but that's the look that I was going for. I figured villains don't have a straight, clean look to them anyway, so that's why it looks all crazy at the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to work on the sleeves, and my sleeve length is going to be 7 inches, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the black and white tool and cut out 7 inches of tulle. As you can see here, you're going to pull it tightly on both ends, and then you're going to cut out these long strips of tulle. It doesn't matter the length of the tulle, it just needs to be like short, and then you're going to cut those pieces into half. So once you cut those pieces into half, you're going to keep your black tulle for your sleeve long, and then you're just going to take those half pieces that you're cut and tie them in a knot on the sleeves. And you're just going to repeat that process, and it just should look like a rough shoulder sleeve. Here's what it should look like once you completely tie all the ruffles onto the shoulder piece. And we're going to repeat that process with the white tool. Just tie it onto it securely. And once you've done that, you should have another ruffled sleeve that looks like this. And yet again, it doesn't have to be perfect. No villain is perfect. So now what we're going to do is you're going to take the very end of that tulle that you made, and we're going to tie it to the very edge of the front of the dress, and then we're going to repeat that process and tie it on the very back, the top knot on the back. So we're going to tie it on the top knot in the front and the top knot in the back, and tie it as tightly as you possibly can. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take those felt sheets and we're just going to cut in perfect little circles, because Dalmatians don't have perfect circles. Once you get as many circles as you want, we're going to glue them all over the white side of the dress. And kind of liked gluing it under the dress, that way it wasn't like so obvious, and it's kind of like has a sheer over to it. And just glue as many as you want in different places on the front and the back. And I also did the sleeve as well. Now once we are done with that, we're just going to work on our belt and our bow. And the belt that I'm going to do is going to be 19 inches long. And we're going to cut it. And now we're going to work on the bow. I'm using the rest of that ribbon, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over at about the 6-inch mark, and then you're just going to go back and forth folding it over. And next what you want to do is take a piece of ribbon and cut that in half down the middle and tie it tightly around your ribbon. And you're just going to fluff it out until you get the bow that you desire. And you just gotta work and play with it until you get it the way you want it. Once you get it the way you want it, what we're gonna do is I'm going to wrap the belt around the dress, and you can either glue it to the dress or safety pin it to the dress, and I chose to safety pin it. I glued it the first time I made this dress, and I didn't like the way it turned out. So we're just gonna safety pin it on. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take that safety pin and put my bow on the back, so I can also just remove the belt and the bow if I want to.